Hey guys, Sujoy over here. I'm back with another video. So on this video, I'm going to be talking about how to bargain in a Vietnam fake market like a pro. So let's say you're visiting Vietnam, you've come on a holiday, or you're an expat living over here in Vietnam. So I'm going to be taking Ho Chi Minh as an example because I know a few fake markets out here. So there are a couple of fake markets, which is also called as the knockoff markets. So it's like you have the Benton Market, you have Taka Plaza, and I believe you also have the Saigon Square. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be taking Benton Market as an example because I've kind of spent a considerable amount of time visiting Benton Market and also bought a lot of shit out there, but you need to know the art of negotiation. You need to know the art of bargaining. Okay, with these Vietnamese salespeople. Just a quick one. Most of the Vietnamese salespeople, they are very good. Okay, they know how to convince a buyer. Okay, they know how to convince someone to buy stuff. Okay, but uh, when it comes to shopping in a fake market, you should not land up spending a lot of money for an item which actually costs half the price. Okay, so consider this like a dummies guide 101. Okay, and my intention over here for making this video is to help you out how I personally like to bargain with these Vietnamese sellers in a fake market. Okay, so let me just give you a quick overview about what do I mean by fake market, like the knockoff market. Okay, now most of the products which you get in these markets like Benton Market, these are not original products. Okay, so say for example you want to buy a North Face bag, or you want to buy a Gucci wallet or something like that. These are all copy items. Okay, now it depends. Like there are some high quality copy items and there are also some cheap quality copy items. Okay, so based on that, you have to try to bargain effectively. Okay, so here's what I would do. So say for example I'm visiting Benton Market. What I would do is first I would just go inside the market. Okay, and I would walk a bit slowly and I want to first cover up certain sections of the market. Okay, now I believe in Benton Market you have some categories, like you'll find, of course, I wear an original Bulova watch, but there are also a lot of fake Rolex watches. So you'll get the fake watches, then you also have a lot of fake. There's a section where you get a lot of fake bags, copy bags, and also there's a section where you can buy a lot of clothes. But these are like fake items, and of course you can also buy souvenirs from Benton Market. Okay, so if I'm going to Benton Market, what I would do is first I would just walk around. I would just walk around slowly. I'll try to cover half of the aisle. So I just want to see. So say for example, if I want to buy a T-shirt, okay. So I'm just going to quickly walk around and I'm just going to just take a round. Okay. So I'm going to make one round of it. I will just analyze what's on for sale. Um, I would not recommend that once you enter Benton Market, you immediately lock onto a market and you try to buy an item right away. So if you are a first timer, if you have also visited Benton Market a couple of times, I would recommend you just walk around first. Okay, so just make one round of it. Okay, just see what's there for sale. So say for example you want to buy a T-shirt, just move around, just see what kind of T-shirts are there. Now what happens is that 80% of the time, the sellers out there, because they just tell you, how can I, they will be like, yes, how can I help you, can I help you, sir? So what I would do is that I would just say, I'm just walking around, I'm just browsing around. Okay, so just first look around. Okay, so first look around, see what's there. And when you have an idea as to, there are some shops which I like where I can get some nice T-shirts, or you can get some bags or whatever, wallets. So then you can go to that shop. Okay, so now you made the first round. Now you come back again. You come back again to the shop. Okay, now this time what I would do is I would just go there, and I would just, like, say for example, I like an item, I like a T-shirt, and so she's selling it for, say, 200 or something like that, or 250. So now what I would do is, um, I'm going to, in my mind, I'm going to say, okay, I like that shirt. I mean, okay, but I'm going to get that for half the price. Okay, so maybe I'll get it for 100,000 Vietnam dong. Okay, so maybe she's selling it for 250,000 Vietnam dong, but in my mind, I'm going to be buying that for 100,000 Vietnam dong. Okay, but I'm still a bit flexible when it comes to negotiation. Okay, so first I would ask her to show me the shirt, and I would feel the shirt, and she would say good material, this, that, okay, good size fit for you. She take out the packet. Yes, this good fit for you. You look handsome. Diep chai and all that. And she'll, like, good. This, that. So I would just, so of course I have to also consider that she wants to make a sale right away. Okay, but I have to be considerate that I'm not going to be paying that same money which she's asking for. So I would see, and I would ask her, how much is this one for? She said 250. I said, no, expensive. Then she would ask me, how much you want to spend, how much you want to pay. So I would just say, so she said 250, but in my mind, I'm going to take it, like, I would say 100. She said, then what she will do is that what these sellers normally do is that they start dropping the prices. Okay, and then she'll come down to maybe 200. Then I would say, no, I can just give you 100,000 for this. And then she will come down to 150. So now the original price was 250. She was actually offering it for 250, so now she's come down to 150. So now I'm just thinking that, okay, then I would say no, 100. Then maybe sometimes if I'm a bit considerate, I can try to work along with her. I can just tell her that, okay, make it 120. Then she would say, maybe say 140, 130. I said no. And then what I would do is I would just pretend that, okay, no, thank you. I would just pretend that I would walk away. Then usually what happens is that usually these sellers, like, they'll hold your hands, or they'll hold my hand. Sir, okay, I give you for 100. So, so that she was offering that initially for 250, but I landed up paying for that shirt for 100,000 Vietnam dong. Okay, so this strategy you can use for any item which you want to buy in Benton Market, or Taka Plaza, or Saigon Square. Okay, let's talk about some high value items. Okay, so say for example you want to buy a expensive North Face bag, like a luggage bag or something like that, or so maybe maybe the price is, like, she's asking for 1 million or something. Okay, so first what I would do is I would thoroughly examine the item. Okay, I would see that, are the zips working properly, is it functionable, check the base of the bag, what's the material like, and everything. And I would just take my sweet time looking around. If I'm going to buy a high value item, high value copy item from these fake markets, I would take my time, and then I would just, like, kind of like sarcastically, I would say that I would ask her, like, how much. Then she may say, maybe she can say 950,000 Vietnam dong or something like that. I would then say, in Vietnamese, "Makwa." Makwa means expensive. Makwa che, expensive, my sister, my little sister. Makwa che. Then uh, then she would ask me, or he would ask me, how much you want to pay. So remember, the trick is I'm going to take half of it. Okay, so if it is like 950, then I would just say like half of it. I would just say around no, I can give you 300. Then he or she, then the seller would start dropping the price. So from 950, the seller would go, okay, I'll give it for 700. I said no, no, it's expensive. Then so I'm going to be a bit considerate. I can say okay, 320. I can give you 320,000 Vietnam dong. I can give you for this North Face bag. Then the seller can bring it down even a further. Okay, 500. Last price. Okay, last price 450. Then I would just pretend, no, thank you, come on, and then I would start walking away. Then the seller would, okay, I'll give you for. The seller would say, okay, I'll give it to you for 400. Then I would say, no, I told you 350. I can pay. So again, maybe the seller would hold my hand if it's a female, or the guy would say, okay, I give it to you for 320. Okay. All right, so that's the price which I actually wanted to buy the bag for. And that's how you got to bargain in Vietnam, in these fake markets, okay, like a pro. So some items, like say for example, it can be for any item, knockoff item. So say even if it's more than 1 million, make sure in these fake markets, just keep in your mindset that I'm just going to pay half of it, okay? So that bag, which he was charging me for 950 or something, I landed up paying for 320,000 Vietnam dong. So if you know how to bargain like this, it's going to really help you. And the best trick would be just pretend you're walking away, and then okay, I'll give you your price. Okay, you asked for it, I'll give you your price, because remember, they're there to make a sale. Now, I'm not quite sure if most of the time, maybe you want to have prices written down for the items. Okay, so maybe they want to make some quick money, quick profit, so they will try to charge you 2x the price. Okay, so remember, these are the sellers. They buy these items very cheap. Okay, so I don't know if they get it from Alibaba or from any other fake market, but they buy it very cheap. Okay, and then they try to put on, like they try to sell it like 10x the price or 5x the price. But you got to be smart enough. So remember, you paid half the price, and I'm pretty sure the seller also made a profit, because the seller actually bought that item even cheaper than what I'm paying. So you have to know the art of selling. Okay, you have to be a kind of a bit like pretend like you're in a Hollywood movie, or you're trying to, you got to have some expressions. You got to be a bit sarcastic. You got to take your time. You got to evaluate. You got to show these sellers that, okay, this person, this buyer, he's not easy to deal with, but let's see, if I can try to fool him or not. But remember, as long as you are fixed with your price, you're going to pay half the price of it. So be fixed with that. Don't go very loose. Don't go very relaxed with the seller. Okay, you know what? I like you as a seller. I will pay the money which you're asking for, or whatever, just for the sake of a few smiles. Remember, you're there for a financial transaction, and also to enjoy the shopping experience. So, try to be, good in bargaining in these Vietnamese fake markets. So I hope you guys understood what I was trying to say to you, and I would love to see any Western YouTuber actually going out to Benton Market or Taka Plaza and doing a live demo of buying a few items, doing, these hard, providing, following, these negotiation strategies, these bargaining strategies. That would be awesome to watch. So yeah, if you like watching this video, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. If you're traveling around in Southeast Asia and you want to start a successful passive income online business, make sure to check the link down in the description below. It's an access to a free webinar invite. And also, if you want to support me additionally, you can support me on PayPal. I know that lately I do get a few, fake YouTube accounts who are trying to pretend like keyboard warriors, or but they're, but let me tell you, those guys are absolute low lives, and I feel really sorry for them. So anyway, so with that being said, you guys have a great weekend. This was me, Sujoy. Peace out.